I appreciate the opportunity to tell my RSPA story. I'm Tom Reichart, and I hope I've met many of you through the years, as I've been in the industry for more than 50 years, with 35 of those actually involved in the association. I joined NCR in 1972 out of college as a cash register salesperson, was fortunate enough to get into management, and for the next many years, I managed retail sales organizations for NCR, both domestically and internationally. In the early 2000s, I managed the NCR channel, and it was there that I got to meet many of the US resellers that were NCR resellers at the time. I retired from NCR in 2005, and looking for my second career, I actually went to the RSPA Inspire event that I think many of you will remember. It was in Jamaica at the Half Moon Resort. When you walked into the resort in Jamaica, you were given a room in a small villa type building that only had 6 or 8 rooms. Very hot, very humid when we went to our room. And when I walked into the room, I asked the lady that escorted us there where you could get a cold beer. Well, interestingly, Jeff Katz, who was one of the founders of Mercury Payment Systems, was sitting in the central area of the building, and he very graciously offered a beer, saying that you had to go down to a commissary to get all your supplies while you stayed at the event. It was there that I met Jeff and Mark Katz, who at the time had just founded Mercury Payment Systems, which was at that time was a very fledgling company. During the course of the event, I was able to introduce Jeff and Mark to many of you resellers that were there. And by the end of the event, they had offered me to come into Durango, Colorado, their headquarters, to interview. I went in, and a couple of weeks later, I was offered a job with Mercury. That was one of my most luckiest times of my life that the association gave me that opportunity. I worked for Mercury in business development for many years and was able to bring their business model and the sharing to the resellers, and actually got that going around the country with many of you who I think are in the audience today. I've taken major advantage of the association through the years. I'm very proud to say that I was on the board for 8 years and was chairman in 2016 and 17. The friendships and camaraderie that I have had during my time with the association has been excellent. I hope all of you are taking maximum advantage of the association. All the best.